You have to be 16 to use the Sunny 16 rule? Or it has to be 4 p.m.? No. Let's talk about Sunny 16. Me. Hello, it's me. I'm Steven Allen. How are you doing today? Hit the subscribe button if you like taking photos and let me know if you use the automatic or manual settings. It is safer to use a light meter, but if you do not have anything else with you and you're using an all manual camera, use the Sunny 16. Don't feel like you have to use one of these, but it's good to have this. But if you have like, this is in your pocket, it's at the bottom of your bag, whatever, and you have your camera out, use Sunny 16. So we have our camera right here. This is a Hasselblad 500CM, but this rule will work with any camera that you can set your shutter speed, your aperture. You can use this Sunny 16 rule. So with a camera like this, you can't set your ISO because your ISO is based on the film stock that you're using, unless you're using a digital bag. So you want to look at, okay, I'm shooting, let's say Portra 400, but if you have a camera where you can set your ISO and you're shooting at an ISO of 400, you start there. And you say, okay, this shutter speed here, I want to get that as close as possible to 400. So the closest to it would be 500. Now, you want to say, okay, Sunny 16 rule, so we want to put our f-stop at 16. So to do this, 16, and then you want to get that shutter speed, 500. Now, the Sunny 16 rule is for sunny 16. So if it's sunny in the sky, it's very bright outside, you want to shoot with f16. Now, let's say that it's a little bit brighter outside because there's snow on the ground. Well, then at that point, you might want to do it at f22, just so that you get a little bit of that light handled correctly. You might want to shoot it there so that you can handle that reflection of the light on the snow. But if it's just a regular sunny day, you just want to do 1 over the ISO, 1 over the speed of the film that's in your camera, and then f16. Now, if there's some clouds in the sky, maybe there's like 2 clouds in the sky, you just want to roll that back to f11, still with the same shutter speed. And if it's like just a cloudy day, maybe you want to do it at f8. Okay, so the point of this is that it's not going to be really precise. You'll have to do some testing with it, but this just allows you to have something to do if you do not have a light meter with you. Now, some people online will say like, oh, well, if it is 2 a.m. in the morning and someone coughed to the left and then they walked on the sidewalk and they got tired and they ate a hot dog, then you want to set your lens to this. It's not precise like that, okay? So just do it this way. Have fun with it, play with it. Every camera is going to be different. If it's a Sony camera, it's a Canon camera, it's a Hasselblad, especially these old film cameras. So you can't really like use those charts and guides online and think that it's going to work perfectly. You just have to play around with it. Your camera is going to be different than Joe's camera, then Samantha's camera, then Susan's camera, then Anthony's camera. So have fun with your camera and don't get so intense with it and say all these rules and guidelines and qualifications of things that you need to do because you don't really know what you... Okay, we're done with this video. This video's done. You know it. I do have other videos on this channel about the Hasselblad 500CM and this Phase One P20 digital back. So check it out. It's in the card. It's in the description. Camera, Hasselblad, minute content, videos. You should not only subscribe to this channel, but also you should subscribe to my other channel because I have many videos for you to watch on both channels. Over here, we're talking about my music. We're talking about these cameras. We're talking about other things. On my other channel, we're talking about game shows. At the moment, we're talking about The Price is Right. We're talking about Wheel of Fortune. We're talking about Family Feud. We're talking about what we're talking about. So you want to be in the know. You want to subscribe so you can get into that business. Subscribe. But I do have another video about how to use this light meter. I guess light meters in general, but this, I'm talking about it in another video. So in the card, in the description, check that out. You can know how to do Sunny 16. You can know how to use a light meter, like this light meter. You can know how to do all the things and take all the photos you want to take. You can do everything. You can take over, okay? You gonna win, right? I do like using Sunny 16 because I feel like it makes me a bit better at judging light. I want to be able to walk into a room, walk into a situation and say like, okay, I want to use this shutter speed. I want to use this f-stop. That's the Sunny 16 can kind of get you in that direction and help you get there. When you're using a light meter, you can kind of zone out. This one, I feel like since it's not with batteries, it doesn't have like a screen, you're kind of thinking more about what you're doing. But when you have like a phone app or a light meter that has like a bunch of different dials and buttons and screens and it's electronic, you can kind of just be like Nickelodeon, and then it shows you exactly what you want to see. So I like that I'm kind of in that analog world. If I'm using an analog camera, this is a digital back, but if I'm using an analog camera, I like having an analog light meter, you know? Keep it, right? Check out my music. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Buy, play, stream, hear it now. You always hear about the Sunny 16 rule with cameras that shoot 35mm film, but you can also use that Sunny 16 rule with a medium format camera like this Hasselblad 500CM. This Hasselblad can also shoot 35mm film, but that's beside the point. That's next to the point. I'm just saying you can use the Sunny 16 rule even with a big thickums camera like this. But you know, it's not too big and thickums. I really like it. It's like nice. It's a good size. Yes. Are you going to use Sunny 16? The plan is to post at these times on this channel
3 times a week, Monday and Thursday and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And at these times on my other channel
2 times a week, Tuesday and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We'll see. Again, we'll see. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up and do something to the bell. Tap it so you can turn on those post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Visit my website, Prillen.com, where you can see my art, my music, my store, my blog, my merch, my clothing, and all of that good stuff and more. And until next time, take a little time to make art and be brilliant. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Keep it. Do you. Have fun. Do you. Okay? I'm gonna do me. You do you.